Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolute big chance! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
And he's had it nicked away. Vardy.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And he's managed to get rid. Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Davids. And it's Maldini. Forwards and with intent. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Thuram. And it's Vardy. Rafinha. And here's Vardy, just eases him off the ball. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Into the box. Maldini with the clearance. Madrid replying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bellingham. Oh, smashing header! And he's following up! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's been cut out, well played. Thuram tries making a foray down the right. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Rafinha. He's one-on-one, sure! He's had a hit! He's scored! The breakthrough strike! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been...
Gets his head to it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And there's green grass ahead of him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Davids, Pedri, and the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Rafinha, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rummenigge, just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us. Rafinha! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Short changes him with that pass. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Rummenigge. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Done delicately. Nicely worked. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Knocks it out wide. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And Varney! Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, he certainly hit it well enough. Still very good technique, though, something he's never short of.
Madrid claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bosnia and Herzegovina have the chance to go the other way. A chance for the header! And he's done it! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That comes as a mighty relief. Van Bouten picks it up from the goal kick. Now who's going to be first to this? Gets his pass away. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Bosnia and Herzegovina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. No, again there's no way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's played forward. It's a sweet ball, that. Now that's well seen too. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Thuram. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Gently done. Rijkaard. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he was quick to react.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rafinha. Rijkaard. Seedorf. And it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's an excellent interception. And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a little off target. And no, that was never going to make it. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Can he latch on to this? Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Mateus. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Great ball if he can get there. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vardy actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Bosnia and Herzegovina are looking to go forward now. The message is clear, none shall pass. Spread neatly, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit...
Could be danger here! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Nesta. Oh, he had to make that, and he didn't. Oh, they could be caught out here!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in execution.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid get their fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. There will be a throw-in. He intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
And the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Vardy, Rummenigge, Rijkaard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
No joy this time.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rijkaard. Another throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 7.
And it's Hullet. Oh, what a pass! Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
El dorsal 18.
Yamal.
Fernando Torres.
Oh, that's a key interception.
El dorsal 6. El dorsal 10.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cambio de jugadores.
That is good alertness. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal, it's Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looks to go up and over. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Fernando Torres. Nicked it back promptly. Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And the shot! He's got a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Seedorf is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Jamal! Thuram. That's a good ball played into space.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he cuts out the supply.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Fernando Torres. Bullet. Van Bouten cuts it out. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the number on the board is 3. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Rummenigge claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Action. Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. That has been slung wide. There's the hit!
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, Hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gently done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hit into the middle. Quarter of an hour played. That's a little off target. So it is still 0-0. Vieira. Quality ball. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really need...
Rafinha! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rafinha is offering a right smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bellingham! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Vardy. Rummenigge. Madrid finding their passes. Seedorf does really well to win. Good effort from distance. Oh no, this does not look good. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. And that could set him on his way. And Vardy! Vardy! And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And a header! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Rummenigge. Vieira.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's in a great position. Big header. Thuram gets good distance on it. Can he latch on to this? Piqué is there and he can get that clear. Taken back almost at once. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Messi. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Dink through. That has been cut short. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, the chip pass has... There's the hit! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Yeah. He could be in here. Vardy. Rijkaard. And they win it back again. Bellingham. Some really good ball movement. Rafinha has a shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bellingham does well to get it back. And there's green grass ahead of him. Buffon clears. And they're quick to get it back. David Villa looking to get on the end of this. And it's Hullet. Bout of passing here. Hits one! They've got to be quick to recover this. Bayer herring after the ball here. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
And he's there to get it away. Rafinha, it's come through and he's had a quick look in. He rises! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vardy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gullit getting this one clear. Can he put it away? He's scored! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rafinha, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guardiola. Foot in. Rummenigge. Vardy. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. David Villa.
Villa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He has found the way through. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gullit. David Villa. David Villa! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Real chance here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No luck with that dink over the top. Seedorf. Rijkaard. Spread it left. Guardiola. Aim forwards. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That is a big chance! Oh, what has happened here? They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that has not gone well. Great hit! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. David Villa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bellingham, and the ball's a good one. Rafinha! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And it's half-time here. Madrid playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're into the second 45. Del Piero. David Villa. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafinha. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass is just off target. And it's Vardy. That looks a good ball through.
That's just playing it safe and simple. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Seedorf. Guardiola. Del Piero. Great defending, strong and determined. So what can they make of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit. Oh, they can break here. And it's Del Piero. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Lahm. Seedorf. Somewhat off target. David Villa. Del Piero. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Gullit goes short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Real chance! Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ernest. And the counter is on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Messi, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 18, Fernando Torres.
And that's definitely not his best.
That
is good alertness. Rummenigge. Guardiola. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri running with the ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Seedorf.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cruyff. Always onto this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Can he get onto this? It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're...
And the shot! Oh, the ball... Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's following up! Now, who's going to be first to this? Seedorf. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Bergkamp. Now it's Totti. And he's onside. And the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cruyff with the short one. Nice control. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Now the finish! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
4 minutos de descuento.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Mbappe. Decent hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And that is that. Madrid illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Hakimi picks it up from the goal kick. Rummenigge, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the counter is on. And he's surging through. Driving forward. There's the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got it,
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Madrid grabbed the... He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Keeper's dealt with that. And that's aimed in, terrific header! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He can run onto that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now that looks a decent ball. Skims, has a go! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Vardy. Now it's Bellingham. He's found a way through. Looking for options for movement. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vardy. Yamal! This time, surely! It's there! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. And he's managed to get free. Great ball if he can get there. Pass is just off target. Could move up a gear here. Face to face with the keeper. Can he put it away? Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
And Vardy! And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. He's Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram with the clearance. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now, what about a counter-attack? In with the challenge. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Rummenigge. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Hakimi calmly anticipates. That is a great pick out. Maldini. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rummenigge. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Cruyff. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Nicely weighted ball. He gets big! Really well taken goal. It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the half-time whistle goes. Madrid come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. There's the whistle then to start the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Camavinga. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's in on goal. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's been picked out. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, red, nice interception. Maldini. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bellingham. Yamal receives it. Yamal! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Cruyff. Hakimi. And it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's quick to snatch it back. That has been cut short. That has ended up in no man's land. Thuram gets across to intercept that. He's got space. David Villa! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan have their second corner now. There's the header. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge. Oh, super ball! Shot a goal! Oh, that passes. Mitoma! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
El dorsal 5. El dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10. Messi,
Rummenigge.
el dorsal 7. El dorsal 19. El dorsal 24.
And Bronkhorst. Great defending, strong and determined. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi, he has found the way through. Steaming on goalwards. No foul, says the referee. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nice physical challenge. Guardiola wins the duel this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe. Pedri. And that's an errant pass. And he's heaved it away. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's through here. Real chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
It's gone for a throw-in. It's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. This is promising. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Milan have reclaimed it. That's been cut out, well played. Cruyff. And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.